Alright, good day everyone. So you're welcome to Fish College YouTube channel. So you're welcome to our 50,000 capacity fish farm that we are working on. So this farm is actually sited in Port Harcourt in River State, and over there we have 200 capacity hatches that we set. So this is the table size section that we're working on. Here we're going to be raising both table size and broodstock to feed the farmers with and the community with the basic things that they need. And for those of you who have been following us actively, remember the last video you watched was the skeleton. So now we have our mobile tarpaulin have arrived. You can see them here. So we have actively been fixing them, and as you can see, the work is still in progress. After it's still in progress. This is not how it's going to look like, because I know some of you will be asking so many questions. Okay, so when we are done with this, we're gonna be fixing the outlet and both the drainage, the inlets, and so many other things that we'll be doing. So this is a beautiful work. I already want to say a very big thanks to my team that have been involved to get this work done, and I pray that good Lord will bless them, and I trust in God that in the year 2025 we are still going to do much work. Yeah, I know that many of you watching this video were like, why are we using wood? And so we say that wood does not last. So we mention a lot of factors. Now, if you look at this work, it's more like an intensive system, but this farm is in a building. Okay, so but nevertheless, any system that you want to use to train your fish, be it concrete tank, tarpaulin, earthen pond, they are all good. So it depends on the opportunity that is available close to you and the reason. Like here we have so many reasons why we choose to use wood instead of using a block. And you know, block is a rigid something, so at times it's good for you to also use something like this, because you don't know tomorrow you may decide to expand and you can choose to move your farm from one place to another. So if it is block, you can imagine the stress you're going to pass through to break them, but for this you can dismantle them and move them. So what I'm saying so is that there is no system. Like earthen pond is good to be sited in areas that has water. Like this environment, for those who have been following us some time, has good water, but we choose to still use this. So there are factors that you need to consider. That's why I say before you invest in this business, you need to ensure you have a good mentor that is by your side, guiding you, telling you one or two things to do. And of course, Fish College is always there to help you to do good work. Okay, I believe you are learning something. Then you can see the way we arrange this wood. The reason is because when you put in your water in the tarpaulin point, it tends to shoot out. So all this cross wood help to brace it to make it firm. And this is not the end. We are still cooking. So the end is gonna be sweet. And I pray that you keep following us so that you can see the end. So this is actually a very big, massive farm. We have a very big plan here. So as time goes on, we unfold our plans to you. And I want to use this opportunity to advise something. Some people are quitting this business and many are still coming in. And let me tell you something, if you're among those quitting, know that those coming in are collecting your customers. So the question is this: instead of quitting, what is that thing that is causing you to quit? And I want to address some of them. Number one is because of the high increasement of feed. So now that feed have gone so high, and it seems it's still going higher. So instead of you to quitting, why not? Let me say, if you are training 10,000, why not train 5,000 or 3,000? So I keep telling people that learn how to adjust yourself according to the change instead of quitting. And it's a way you can still plan your business, you meet up. So this business is a very broad business in the sense that if the one that even take much money is this grow out section, so you can focus on hashing and be doing little of grow out. if you know that you are spending much money here, because some of the things that take money is one, the cost of feeding, secondly the cost of changing water, and for those that use generator and diesel, those who not normally have a good reliable power source in their community. And these things have solution. Before going into this business, that's why I say if you try to read book, we have material that we wrote that will guide people. Before investing in this business, it's ideal that you sit down. Even the Bible, why Jesus Christ was teaching, he said before you build a house, you have to count the cost. You need to know the basic things that are needed, not just jumping into this business. Like this 50,000 capacity fish farm, we have put a lot of things in place to make it very, very easy. So it's not ideal for you to just fly into the business because you see people doing it. Okay? It's not ideal. You need to have a plan on how you manage the fish, when there is mortality, when they are sick, how you manage your market, and so many things that you need to do. Okay? So for those who are following us, today's date is 23rd of December 2024, and I'm using this opportunity to wish you happy Christmas in advance. So we have not posted video for some time because we have quite been busy in camp, and we have a lot of videos that we still roll out for people just to learn from our practical work, because in Fish College, what we do, we try to showcase practicals, life activities, so that people can be inspired to do more, so that people can learn. And I'm using this opportunity to inspire you. This work is done by a lovely citizen of this nation. So if you are a good citizen of Nigeria, I encourage you to also invest so that youth can have a place, because many people have been working here and many more will still work, so that people can have a place where they are working. So some people are very good in criticizing the government, and they are very bad in doing anything to contribute to social economic development of their community, which is very, very bad. And I keep telling people, don't just be a minus, don't just be a consumer, be an addition, be a plus in your world, in your family, in your community. Don't just sit down there and expecting people to send you money, expecting the government to give you grant, to give you loan, to give you everything, and you are not thinking of anything to do for yourself, to do for people around you, to do your community, to do around. In fact, it's very, very bad. Like we in Fish College, you try our best to teach people secrets, and I really want to appreciate as many of you that have been sending us testimonies and good package. Some people call us and they send in cash I'm not telling you to send money to us, but if you want to send money, good and fine. But truly, some people call us and they just ask us to send account number, and we send, and they send us good money in appreciation of the success they have been getting while following us. So my happiness is not about the money or the package that they send, but my happiness is the success story which they are getting. And I want you to do same. Think of what you will do for your world, not just expecting every good thing to come to you. Even before this year, and many people will pray, and not just few will be thinking of what to do to support God's work. So if you even want God to answer a prayer, think of things that you would do, things that you would do to make sure that his own business is moving forward. It's a partnership business, so it's wisdom. This life is wisdom. So don't just sit down there condemning your nation. Okay, so map out some money and invest in this business, and God will bless you. Thank you, guys. Now this record, you're gonna say.
Oh, give me.